Keanu Soto shares unexpected insight from Big Brother 27. Keanu Soto was eliminated from Big Brother Season 27 before the finale. His eviction shocked fans and fellow houseguests alike. Despite the loss, he secured a major victory by winning America's Favorite Player. The win comes with a $50,000 prize. It signals strong viewer support for his authentic gameplay. Soto has since opened up about his complex journey inside the house. Reflecting on gameplay and house relationships, Keanu Soto admits his strategy had significant flaws. He told Entertainment Weekly he regrets his early aggressive comments. Those remarks painted him as a major threat too soon. He specifically addressed his trust in fellow player Vince. Soto said their bond felt like a sibling relationship. This trust ultimately limited his strategic moves. His relationship with Rachel was another focal point. He described it as a complex friendship filled with both trust and doubt. When Rachel was evicted, Soto's primary endgame plan fell apart. The emotional toll of watching the broadcast. Seeing the edited episodes was difficult for Soto. He learned about comments calling him creaky from other houseguests. This was disappointing to hear after the fact. He acknowledged that rumors heavily influenced his decisions. Soto said he sometimes trusted information without proper verification. This led to several critical missteps during his time in the game. According to TV Guide, he stands by his core principle of loyalty. He refused to betray close allies without a powerful reason. This commitment to his word defined his game and resonated with viewers. Keanu Soto's run on Big Brother May 27 have ended early, but his win as America's Favorite Player proves that authenticity can be its own reward in the high-stakes game. Big Brother finale fallout, crybaby Vince mocked by Ashley and Morgan cuts him. Big Brother, Ashley wins final HOH. First, oh my gosh, Ashley Hollis winning that Part 2 final HOH when Vince Panaro blew his lead was insane. I also was so excited they showed his breakdown on the episode. And I mean Frankie Grande, the epitome of over-the-top antics, even thought Vince was being extra. Jury pushback and game lies on BB27. And, I just want to say, I know I got pushback when I said Ashley was likely going to win it if she took Vince and BAM. There it was. I was getting pushback from people who'd seen snippets of the jury segment and insisted they were pro-Vince. For the record, I don't think the jury was bitter. Rachel Riley posted that and then scrubbed it. Vince is kind of the barely male version of Nicole Franzel. Her whining career all season long was totally Vince balling to Morgan Pope and everyone. Big Brother, accountability and jury questions. What the jury wanted was accountability, and if Vince had really listened to the tone of the questions he was asked, he might have gotten more votes. Problem was, he lied all season to the whole jury and thought he could keep at it. Lying to the jury cost him big. Ashley flourished under those jury questions, and it's not just the lawyer in her. She did play a more honest game. And yeah, you can play a shady game and win. But for Vince to look at jurors and insist his tears were real and not own up to his gameplay, bad move. Big Brother 27, missed opportunities for Vince. If he had embraced what he did and said, yeah, I cried, I lied, I own it, I did what I had to do to get right here, he might have won. Also, in case you've not heard, that one vote he got, from Morgan, was a sympathy vote. She wanted to vote for Ashley. And also for the record, I think Julie Chen Moonves wanted Vince to win, she didn't look too happy Ashley won. Julie tried to heap all the cheatments blame on Morgan. IMHO Julie's an enabler and apologist for awful men. She even gave lots of time to Vince after Ashley won. Money talk and Vince's reality check. What's scary is when Julie said Vince won the $75K, he said that's more than he's ever earned in his life. Okay. In California, minimum wage has been $15 for a while and is actually higher in LA, almost $18 right now. But sticking to $15, picture this. That $75,000 Vince won is the equivalent of 2.5 years of full-time work. He's 34, so he should have been working, assuming he went to college, for at least 12 years. Statistically speaking, Vince is lazy and whiny. The math proves it. Big Brother, post-finale fallout. By the way, if you didn't see, Ashley said there's truly no better feeling than beating a crybaby in a 6-1 vote, should have gotten me out at week 1. And then Vince acting in his exit interviews like he didn't betray Kelsey. Morgan also got grilled and she used the phrase strictly platonic and friendship to describe her and Vince and said Zingbot shocked her. Also, Vince was seen out and about in LA with Kelsey this week, driving her car of course. Vince and Kelsey reportedly ran some errands including hitting the bank. Wonder if Kelsey demanded Vince pay her back for 7 years of covering their dates. Safe to say that despite Ashley winning $750,000, the real winner is Kelsey, because she evicted Vince from her life. Big Brother 27, house guests' reactions and DRs. Also, this week, Morgan posted an Insta story of a DR where she said she's been loyal and honest and said keep poking the bear and see what the bear does, images of her boxing in the BB gym, then another shot of a DR where she said I don't know what he's doing but I hope he gets it together, respectfully. And then it repeated that phrase. So that sounds like Morgan saying bye-bye. I also loved seeing Keanu Soto win AFP, he was genuinely stunned and grateful. And to see Ava standing there trying not to crap herself over it was momentous. Drama beyond the Big Brother finale. So, this is also the point where the house guests start finding out what they said about each other. If you recall, Vince said Ashley winning would be the worst thing in the world. And Vince said other things too, and Ashley's apparently ticked that he called her stupid. So did Zach Cornell. Meanwhile, Vince is boo-hooing about Morgan revealing she was gonna cut him at Final 3 and saying her vote was sympathy not legit. And Vince is getting the cold shoulder from Morgan for now, distancing herself. More Big Brother tea. Oh, and some more Big Brother tea. Remember how Catherine Woodman's family was so worried, calling CBS production about Riley Jeffries vowing to protect Catherine? Well, the street's saying she with Riley and is now estranged from her family over pursuing this weird thing they have. There's a funny pic from a Jimmy Live with comments, look at Catherine's face, when someone came in and asked does Catherine like being a stepmom? Dead on that. Big Brother, final takeaways. Here's my final takeaway from this season, I do think the casting was really weird. This was a bunch of people that were playing Big Baby and not Big Brother, way too much hugging. Way too many tears from the guys in this game. That being said, the edits CBS did for the episode sucked. They had pre-picked a guess who they thought would win and focused on them, and covered up their bad behavior, like the platinum edit the crazy cowboy got was just balls out insane. At the same time, the live feeds for BB27 were fire. Morgan and Vince up all night was like watching a BBC documentary on the desperate beta male trying to hump on the queen of the jungle and getting pushed behind a pillow wall. The feeds were great, the edited episodes were not. And if BB28 comes with no live feeds and instead we only get BB Unlocked, we all need to head to the Paramount back lot and riot. Forget wall yellers, we need to rip it down so we can just watch for ourselves. Big Brother without the feeds is like watching Rocky Horror at home alone without the crowds and props. Lame. Fingers crossed #BB28 is messy, cast better and has feeds, but I absolutely applaud that Ashley won the game and Keanu won AFP. Who won America's favorite house guest? Was Vince's girlfriend at the Big Brother finale? In a surprising twist of events, the Big Brother 27 winner has been crowned. Morgan Pope and Ashley Hollis were set to compete in Part 3 of the final head of household competition. Hollis beat out Pope and decided to take Vince Panaro to the final 2 with her. I love both of you very much, Hollis said. You two have both played amazing games, different games. To Morgan, Ashley said, you are my best friend in the house. I don't know if I can beat you in the final 2. I think it could be a toss-up with Vinny. Hollis and Panaro then gave speeches on why the jury should pick them as the winner of Big Brother 27. America's favorite player was also crowned and the masterminds of the season were revealed. Here's who won Big Brother 2025, the status of Vince's relationship with his girlfriend Kelsey and with Morgan, and where to watch Big Brother. Vince Panaro on Big Brother 27 finale. I don't know if I've ever been more frustrated in my life. After 5 HOH wins and a blockbuster, the unemployed 34-year-old reflects on his finale loss to Ashley Hollis, the lies that caught up to him, and why emotions ran high. Vince Panaro came into Big Brother 27 as a physical force, racking up 4 head of household wins and claiming a pivotal BB blockbuster victory. But when it mattered most, his momentum stalled. He fell short in both parts of the final HOH, losing to Morgan Pope in Part 1 and Ashley Hollis in Part 2, before Ashley cut Morgan and dragged him to the finale. Facing the jury, Vince's competitive resume wasn't enough to overcome questions about his social game and broken promises. He walked away as runner-up in a 6-1 vote, settling for the $75,000 second-place prize. Read on for our full Q&A with Vince, or watch the video above, as he reflects on his game, what went wrong in the finale, and why the Big Brother house proved to be such an emotional roller coaster. Vince, I tried my best. It's a high-pressure situation playing that game. I did what I could, and second place it is. Why does Big Brother mean so much to you? I've been a fan for so long. The show got me through highs and lows in my life, and I loved the live feeds. If I was ever bored or lonely, I'd watch and feel like I had these friends. Finally getting the opportunity was a dream come true. Kelly Jorgensen branded you lion and crying. Vince. Do you feel you got caught up in too many lies, or was deception just part of the game? The game moved so fast